Are those shooting stars?
What is it?
What are those?
Look up, everybody! Look up! Look up! Well, I was making a different video and I just saw this and I'd put it on. But when I re-looked at it, I thought this was very strange. Now everything is going right to left. But when I looked at it, it's not all going right to left. That thing there goes left to right. I just wondered, when something is travelling one way, that these things can go the other way. There it goes. And it's moving around like a little fairy. Yeah, anyway, they're going, look up, look up. What is it? I don't know, but there's triangles in there. And there's things that look a bit like orbs, like that one, moving left to right. When everything's going right to left, but that thing's going left to right. Anyway, that was my findings. I always find something, don't I? Thanks for watching. The first video is about someone saying here that ancient micro drill holes is in the granite. It's a tour that happened. But obviously the questions there on the right hand side are just saying he's stupid and how does he know that and what are your proper explanations to whatever, you know what kind of questions they're going to be. But what's your thoughts then? And we'll watch this little video. I really like what this guy has to say in his explanations, because when you try and work out all that, it's just ridiculous for the time period that they're given, or even how long it takes to build the building. But there's just one thing, because you're not there looking at it. It may look like great big pillars of marble and things, but sometimes you find that they're tiles on the top, if they are pillars of red granite which comes from Africa, where no expense is spared making this building. It's quite amazing, but I think we've got something like this in London as well. Quite incredible in a time where there wasn't any money and they're able to have all this.
Let's just start here. This is red marble from Africa. Look at the size of these marble cuts. Look at these. The whole entire lobby, which is absolutely colossal, which you are about to see. I'm about to show you footage of a man walking through. When you see the size of this lobby and all this red marble, you're gonna realize it should have took a lot more than 7 months to build this building. Because see, they're telling you it took a year, but then you have to add in winter. You have to add in the fact they told you there's 4 million bricks outside. I gave you the calculations. Even if it was 1 million, they would need at least 5 bricklayers every single day, at least laying 1,800 bricks off rip. While they're doing that, they're inside doing this. Open doors, closed doors. Look at that. Look at the work. Y'all know, come on, man. Y'all know they didn't do this. Was they sitting there with some, who? I'm sorry. What building you know? Y'all didn't know that. 32 elevators? There are 32 elevators in the sky, clustered into 4 banks. Each bank serves different floors within the building. What? Then they put on this whole, as per Walter Chrysler's wishes, that old white guy, he put his wishes in there. You know, that's like the reinstall in your brain. Like, oh, Walter Chrysler, oh, he was sitting up in his office with a cigar, like, hey, man, make sure those elevators are running at 900 feet per second. That's why I be shitting on these motherfuckers, man, because y'all be lying your ass off. Y'all ain't touched this building. Y'all know nothing about this building. Y'all know nothing about free energy or nothing. That's why y'all ain't building none of the buildings. That's why you're not operating any of the buildings or any of the temples right now and or today. All you did was take the buildings and repurpose them for basic low vibrational shit like offices and office space. These are all lies. Even if you had a year and you didn't, 32 elevators? Do you know Tartarians will put 32 elevators in a skyscraper? You ain't putting no 32 elevators. Y'all got problems putting 2 in a building. 32? 32. Stop it. You walk in, you got all this red marble everywhere. On the floor, he's walking on black Georgia marble. Those are red marble pillars you're looking at there. And this is gonna get very interesting because I'm gonna show y'all something on the ceiling they completely missed that blows their entire story to pieces. Because you'd miss it if you're not looking at it. And they show you the wall, they show you the murals. Look at that elevator. What? Look at that. Marble on marble on marble on marble on gold. Come on, man. Look, come on, man. Y'all ain't build this, man. I'll slap somebody. 32 elevators. Man, stop playing with me. 1928, y'all in there. Rushed on time. Winter right around the corner. And this is the doors y'all making? This is what y'all doing? This is what y'all pulling off? This is how we getting down. Come on, man. Look at that. Be for real. They, on a spiritual, energetic level, they ain't even close to this. Not now, and definitely not in 1928. Look at the interior of this elevator. And all the way around that elevator there, you see this? Mercury. Mercury, from his helmet, Mercury wings, if you look at it. Mercury. One more shot of that absolutely beautifully perfect, symmetrical door made out of like mahogany wood and marble and what? Come on, man. It was made over 100 years ago. Look at it, just sitting there looking perfect. We don't even make that. Very expensive African marble. It is clear that no expense was, listen to this NPC talk. No expense was spared. This is to try and reinforce with you, like, you're gonna see the African marble and go, oh shit, look at that. And they're gonna go, no expense was spared. Don't worry, we had so much money, that's why it looks this good. The random yet repeated patterns play off the style of the rest of the, y'all must be retarded. Yo, my people, look at this. What are you looking at right here? What What do you... If that ain't I don't know what that is. If that ain't an African king with a crown on his head, and wearing a robe. Look, y'all sat there and watched that elevator open and close how many times and y'all didn't even see. Y'all didn't even see the entity right there. What do y'all think that is on the elevators? Who do you think put that there? Do you still think white people built the Chrysler building? You do, white people? I know you do. You're like, we built it. We built it. No, you didn't. Watch this. Look at that photo. That's what's on the wall in the Chrysler building. Look at the photo. No, take all the time you need. Take the time you need. See, people, y'all couldn't see that. And most people miss that because you're not looking for it. Look, what do you see right there? What do you, he's like, man, I don't really know what I'm looking at. What do you see? This is inside of the Chrysler building. You're going to have to ask yourself a really good question. Okay? White people who claim they made this building, oh yeah, it was the age of skyscrapers. Fucking cornballs. It was the age of skyscrapers, and there were Negroes, painted and edged into marble on the wall. Like, looks like he's like up there as if he's like holding up the building or something. Like, what is he doing? You can see that's blatantly a black man up there with his shirt off, with his head down, with his arms up, just like that. You can see it. I can see it. I don't know if you're them. Are you these guys? Are you just sitting there like, yeah, man, we're gonna make sure we put these perfect African deities on the elevator. And then we're gonna draw this black guy up on the wall. It's a Tartarian because it's a Tartarian building because y'all didn't build it. That's why I can be so blatant about it and you can't say nothing about it and you can't do nothing about it. Y'all keep getting mad going, hey, man, you don't have to say the race thing, the division thing. Give us back our fucking building. You don't have to say the race thing. Call your public record people. Tell them they lied about the Empire State Building. Tell them they lied about the Chrysler Building. Tell them we built the building. I'm giving you evidence that they lied. Unless your white ancestors was like, yep, we're going to put Negroes up in there and we're going to put the deities on the elevators. I doubt they did that. The original Chrysler Building, before buildings were around it. Look at the size of those fucking trees. Yeah. Uh-huh. That painting's been there since the building was there. You see the whole building? You see that building, right? You see the way it's constructed? Yeah. Things have been changed around and stolen. You see that right there? Tartarians. They put that in all their buildings. It's actually in the Ellicott Square building in Buffalo. We'll go down there and show you. They always put this in their buildings. Look at how it sits on top of the pyramid. And I caught something else very interesting on the same marble ceiling with the black guy. Is this. You see, our ancestors left us clues. Look at this. What is he doing with this device? What is this young black boy or black man doing with this device? Is he operating the building?
I myself have covered this topic video here that I put out. This one actually is with Mickey, but I've put it out a couple of times, talking about the fact that the heart is not a pump. Talking about on my video here, heart research is not always what you think it is and what you find. He explains it all on here. It's on the channel. That is the title of the video. You'll be able to go and find that one if you want to go and watch it. But let's watch the next video.
Rudolf Steiner, whose teachings led to anthroposophical medicine, biodynamic farming, and the Waldorf School, said that the heart is a seven-sided regular form that sits in an imaginary box in the chest. Regular means that all 7 sides are identical. Plato described 5 platonic solids, and Steiner said there was a 6th one. He also said that the heart is not a pump. This fantastic claim was vindicated by Frank Chester, who figured out how to design a 7-sided regular form. This 6th platonic solid is now called the chestahedron, and it fits perfectly inside a cube at an angle of 36 degrees off-center to the left, the exact same angle that the heart sits in the chest. When submerged in water and spun, 2 counter-rotating vortices are formed. Recent scientific studies have shown that these 2 vortices facilitate the closing of the valves, and when the vortices don't form properly, blood clots will appear. The man who unfolded 1,000 hearts, Paco Torrent Guasp, discovered that the heart is a single muscular band, folded over itself in a spiraling pattern. The heart itself is a vortex of tissue. It is not a pump, it is a vortex machine. For centuries, it was believed that matter can only exist in 3 states, such as water, which can exist as liquid, ice, and vapor. Human cells are 70% water, but most of this water is not in any of these 3 states. We have recently learned that with water, there is a 4th state. This 4th state is called the plasma state, gel phase, exclusion zone, or structured water. And this is what pushes your blood through the entire cardiovascular system. Fueled by infrared energy from its environment, the water in our body becomes an electrical propulsion system. A certain percentage of the water in our body becomes structured water, and the rest remains normal liquid water, or bulk water. The structured water becomes negatively charged and forms the gelatinous outer walls of our capillaries, veins, and arteries. These negatively charged outer walls continuously propel the positively charged bulk water within, carrying the blood with it. This propulsion system will run indefinitely, so long as it stays charged. And the way you charge it is with the Earth's electromagnetic field, infrared energy, and positive thought. The work of Dr. Masaru Emoto has scientifically demonstrated that water exposed to loving human words and thoughts is transformed into its natural hexagonal shape. It becomes structured at a molecular level based on our positive intention. This new model shows that it is the